What do you get when you threaten the President, the First Lady, and the House Speaker?
Huwag kang mag-alala, ma'am, sa security ko. Kasi may kinausap na ako na tao. Sinabi ko sa kanya, kapag pinatay ako, patayin mo si BBM, si Lisa Araneta, at si Martin Romualdez. No joke. No joke. Nagdilin na ako, ma'am. Pag namatay ako, sabi ko, huwag ka tumigil hanggang hindi mo mapatay sila. And then he said yes.
In a fit of rage kasi nakulong yung aide mo.
Putang ina ninyong lahat. Martin Romualdez, Lisa Marcos, Bongbong Marcos.
The chair declares the sufficiency in substance of Zabala et al. Impeachment complaint. So ruled. The chair declares the Cabrera impeachment complaint sufficient in substance. So ruled.
No sino nga naman ang sira sa ulo na panonoorin yung buong impeachment trial ni VP Sara na umaabot ng ilang oras over the course of 3 days every week for apparently 30 weeks o lagpas kalahating taon. By the way, ang ibig sabihin niyan, malala ang Senado for 30 weeks para lang sa impeachment.
Now sa pagbukas ng ikalawang linggo ng impeachment trial ni VP Sara, tulad noong unang linggo, iisa ang kanilang sinasabi. Mayroong double standard ang PNP, NBI at DOJ sa pagpili ng mga iniimbestigahang kaso dahil hindi raw nila binibigyan ng pansin ang mga threats laban kay VP Sara.
The supposed offended parties in this case would be President Bongbong Marcos, the First Lady Lisa Marcos, the former Speaker of the House Martin Romualdez.
Yes, sir.
Did President Marcos appear before the NBI during its investigation?
No, sir.
My question is, if you know, did the President file any criminal complaint against the Vice President?
I have no personal knowledge, sir.
Did you really investigate this case?
Oh, Your Honor,
Withdrawn, Your Honor.
argumentative,
Withdrawn.
Your Honor, please.
Withdrawn.
Did you really investigate this?
Now let's discuss the nature of the investigation you conducted. You claimed in your affidavit, sir, that affidavit of investigation, that the NBI began its investigation into the VP's remarks because it was directed by the DOJ to do so.
Motu proprio and directed, sir.
There, okay. Do you understand what you just said, sir?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Oh. Can I
I'm
object to
asking,
that,
sir.
Your Honor, please?
I'm
That's
asking, sir, it
argumentative.
makes sense, Your Honor.
Argumentative, counsel. Move on.
Mutu proprio, sir, means...
Oh, no, objection. You cannot lecture, counsel. This is
Sir, what does
cross-examination.
you mentioned mutu proprio. What does it mean?
Even without a complainant, we started the investigation, sir.
Are you sure, sir?
Oh, argumentative. Are you sure, sir?
Move on,
Are
counsel.
you sure,
Move on.
sir?
How...
Case in point raw ay ang tinaguriang Operation Romanov na sinasabing nagdedetalye ng mga plano para ipawalang parang bula ang mga Duterte sa Pilipinas and the national political stage. What that entails, we don't know. Maybe it's just a revolution kung saan mapapatalsik sila or massacre them. Who knows anymore? Pero itong ika-4 na articles of impeachment ni VP Sara focuses solely on one inimitable fact, that she apparently contracted, kinausap niya ang isang assassin. May kinausap siya para patayin ang mag-asawang Marcos at si Romualdez.
Your Honors, mga kababayan, the testimony of the first witness for the prosecution, NBI Senior Agent John Mark Santa Ana Calilog, is offered to prove the following. Number 1, si Agent John Mark Calilong ay isang senior agent of the National Bureau of Investigation. Number 2, he is well-trained and experienced in the field of digital forensic examination, having undergone extensive training in the field, making him competent in identifying, preserving, collecting, and authenticating digital evidence. Pangatlo, si Agent Calilong ay bahagi ng NBI Cybercrime Division Team na inatasang mag-imbestiga sa mga pahayag at pagbabanta ng Vice Presidente laban sa Pangulo ng Pilipinas, unang ginang at dating Speaker ng House of Representatives sa isang online media briefing noong Nobyembre 23, taong 2024. Pang-apat, partikular na sinabi sa publiko ng Vice Presidente na may kinontrata na siyang tao na papatay sa Pangulo, unang ginang at former Speaker ng House of Representatives. Number 5, the public statements and threats of the Vice President were publicly live-streamed and captured on video. Number 6, Agent Calilong is a designated agent on case for the investigation. Number 7, as agents on case, Agent Calilong personally conducted and participated in the cybercrime and open source investigation relating to the subject video and related digital recordings. At ito ay nakatatak na sa kasaysayan ng ating bansa bilang unang pagkakataon na ang isang Vice Presidente ay nakipagkontrata sa isang mamamatay tao upang patayin no less than the President of the Republic of the Philippines. Panglima.
Your Honor, may I object. Is this a speech or an offer?
Your Honor, please, with all due respect to counsel,
For the prosecutor may proceed.
it should not be a
May I register my continuing
There's
objection?
no proper ground. This is offer of testimony. Please hold your horses.
The honorable defensor is recognized. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Honorable Senator Judges, noong 22 ng Hunyo 2026, nagulat at nagdalamhati ang buong bansa sa pamamaril sa
Honor.
isang paaralan.
Sorry, excuse me.
Your Honor, may I be allowed to finish my manifestation?
I don't
I will
think-
not disrespect and interrupt the defense counsel
Yes, but before
once he
that,
has started.
This is no disrespect, sir.
Counsel for respondent is recognized.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is improper. The improper for trial. Manifestation. This is not a manifestation proper for court procedure. This is instead them telling a story. This is a narration by the prosecution, which is not allowed. This is not allowed by any rule in any court. So what,
May I be allowed
what is
to reply?
proper is that they present their first witness, and
We
we
will
are
be
ready.
presenting our witness, Your Honor. However, please allow us to freely advocate our position.
That's why, Your Honor,
including
we are
the defense
objecting.
when it's their turn. We will not
Counsel
object to the
respondent,
same.
kindly let him finish.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you
to
so
respond
much,
to you.
Your Honor.
To respond to you. Yes, you were saying.
Thank you,
Honorable
Honorable
Defensor.
Senator Judges.
Tinanong pa nga ni Senator Judge Risa Ontiveros yung prosecution. Porque sinabi ni VP Sara na kumausap na siya sa papatay sa tatlo, hindi ibig sabihin na meron talaga siyang kinontrata. And how could that be an impeachable offense?
Anong basis nyo para sabihin na yung mga statements sa October 18 press conference at ay halintulad sa November 23 video na may assassination threat? In other words po, ano pong napansin yung magkakapareho dun sa statements nung October 18 at nung November 23? O what do they have in common?
both were, ang tinutukoy po, ang pinupunto po is yung president. And makikita po doon na hindi na sila in good terms no October 18 pa lang po.
Counsel, none of these statements are proof that the Vice President actually contracted an assassin or hired one. Why are these acts impeachable?
Yes. There is an answer to the question, Your Honor, please. The prosecution is in the process of establishing that the Vice President should be impeached and she is impeached and be removed from office for contracting an assassin to kill the President, Your Honor, please. Inasmuch as we understand that these statements may not actually 100% prove that she in fact contracted an assassin to kill the President, Your Honor, please. We are invoking, Your Honor, please, a rule in the rules on evidence that there could be statements, utterances of a person that may not be directly similar to what he or she did, but it could establish, Your Honor, please, what we call a specific intent, knowledge, identity, plan, system, and the like. Ibig sabihin po, pinapakita ng prosecution na yung mga nasabi ng Vice President sa gabing iyon, November 23, 2024, hindi po yan nag-iisang statement ng Vice President. Kung hindi, yun po yung culmination sa mga series of statements ng Vice President kung saan sinasabi niya talagang gusto niyang patayin yung presidente, yung First Lady, tsaka yung former Speaker of the House. Your Honor, please.
Umangal pa nga si Senadora Pia Cayetano dahil unlike the DDS na natuwa sa sinabi ni Risa Hontiveros, nakita niya na parang naging enabling question yung tinanong ni Risa para makapag-speech itong prosecution team, which is actually what they do as senator judges. Kasi alam naman natin na they tend to lean on conviction or acquittal.
After Judge Pia Cayetano is recognized, ma'am, you may proceed. What's your pleasure?
Thank you, Mr. President. No, I would just like to manifest my support for the statement and observation of the presiding officer. That was like a closing statement, Mr. President. So, I don't think this is fair because, you know, some parts are exciting, some parts are dragging. We're trying our best to be paying attention and what evidence, you know, we have to ferret the evidence before us, what is admissible, what is not. The official objections will come later. But when we allow this to happen, na-shortcut na natin yung process. So, if I may, with all due respect, Mr. President, admonish us. Call us out if yung question natin is also not proper at the proper time. We may all make those mistakes. Even I may make that mistake. And I'm telling you, please call me out if I make a mistake and ask the kind of question that should not properly be asked by a judge at that particular time.
Clarity, Mr. Presiding Officer. My question po had to do with how the evidence is material to the allegations in the articles of impeachment. Kasi nga po, hindi naman napapatunayan na the Vice President actually sought an assassin. I wanted to appreciate the evidence before me in light of the articles of impeachment. If you wish to strike out the response of the prosecutor, then so be it, Mr. Presiding Officer. But for clarity again, my intention was not to provoke a closing statement.
Pero ang malupit doon, kahit si dating presidential spokesperson ni Duterte, sinabing wala namang mali sa tinanong ni Hontiveros. Not that it matters or that it actually holds water, pero that has to have been worth something, di ba? Kasi Salvador Panelo is a diehard DDS, or the very least, isa siya sa administrasyon ni Duterte.
Pareho ng kay Hontiveros. Binabanatan nila si Hontiveros. I disagree with her in so many things. Pero tama yung tanong niya. Teka muna, hindi niya naman naprobahan na may assassin. Ano ba itong ginagawa niyo? Is this an impeachable offense o ito'y maling asa lang ng Vice Presidente? Tama yun. Dapat ganun ang mga tanong.
Pero ano ba yung depensa ni VP Sara? Well, ang sabi nila, walang proof ang NBI na mayroon ngang totoong kinontratang assassin in the event of the death of VP Sara. Ayun din ang tinanong ni Villanueva na ayaw ata mapakulong pero ang sabi ng NBI, hindi porke hindi nila napatunayang mayroong kinontrata o kinausap si Sara, hindi na siya makakasuhan ng grave threats at lalo na, hindi lang one-off yung violence na gustong gawin ni VP Sara kanila Marcos. It is over, apparently, a series of events culminating to the press conference kung saan nagputok ang butsi ni VP Sara para sa kanyang Chief of Staff na si Zuleika Lopez.
Not nangyari yan, wala ho akong personal knowledge, sir.
All right. In the same way, you also do not have personal knowledge that VP Sara contracted an assassin, correct?
Your Honor, the video dated November 26, 2024, the Vice President reiterated...
It's answerable by yes or no, Your Honor. How can he be...
He's answering.
How can he be...
Counsels, kindly settle down. This is not a college debate. Attorney Lutok, the question was simple. Kindly answer the question directly.
Yes, sir.
You do not have personal knowledge.
That utterances made by the Vice President that she contracted a person, I do believe that, sir, because of the pieces of evidence that we've gathered, sir.
No, I'm not asking whether or not she said those statements. I'm asking if you have personal knowledge based on this that the Vice President really contracted an assassin.
Ask and answer.
Or, a person.
Objection, ask and answered.
Witness will answer.
Based on our investigation, Your Honor, we do believe that the Vice
Attorney
President...
Lutok, the question was, do you have personal knowledge?
As to the fact of the utterances, and then when the Vice President reiterated that... in
Attorney
November
Lotok, you're a
26,
smart
yes, sir.
man. Just answer the question. Do you have personal knowledge? You said that as to the other parts, you do not have personal knowledge. But now, my question to you is as to the part whether VP Sara talked to that person about BBM and FL and the speaker, do you have personal knowledge or not?
Pwede ko pong explain, Your Honor.
No,
please?
just answer the question, yes or no.
Your Honor,
Attorney Lutok, this is not the first time you attended a trial. I'm sure counsel for the prosecutors and redirect will be able to clarify whatever you want to clarify. But in the meantime, answer the question of counsel for the respondent.
Yeah. We do believe that the Vice President had contracted, but I don't have personal knowledge. Kung personal knowledge ang gusto niyong malaman. Pero we do believe based on the evidence that we've gathered and based on our investigation.
Thank you for that admission.
Ang ibig sabihin, may assassin man silang makita o wala. The fact na ang Vice Presidente na ang nagsabi, paulit-ulit pa na gusto niyang tanggalin yung ulo ni Marcos o kaya naman kung ano pa. Tapos hindi man lang niya dinenay na ganoon ang pagkakaintindi ng sinabi niya. The overwhelming amount of time na tinanong siya tungkol doon, then it is still a grave threat and she is standing her ground. Dahil you can't just go around saying you contracted a hitman to kill the president kahit na sabihin mong conditional or revenge from the grave lang ito. Kasi it is still a crime to threaten the president no matter if it is contracted or conditional or just revenge from the grave. Alam natin yan. Ewan ko lang bakit ngayon pupunta sila sa technicality. Kahit nagpumunta sila sa technicality, o kaya naman that there are double standards sa pag-i-implement ng batas, hindi nila dinedenay na ginawa ni VP Sara yon. That she threatened to kill the president kahit nasabihin mo na hindi naman mapapatay si Marcos. Kahit nasabihin mo na hindi naman mapapatay si Marcos kung hindi nila papatayin si VP Sara. That there are no actual post danger. Kahit nasabihin mo na freedom of speech naman, di ba? Ayon kasi kay Attorney Lotok, the second witness ng prosecution, kung pinabayaan natin na freedom of speech lang yon, paano kung may ibang grupo na pumatay kay VP Sara? Di magti-trigger yung kinontrata ni VP Sara. Paano kung pinatay si BBM, Liza Araneta at Martin Romualdez? Sinong masisisi? Di si VP Sara o ang mga Duterte. Kumbaga, it is jeopardy all across the globe. Because a threat is apparently still a threat, ayon sa NBI, no matter if the people who are offended actually got scared of it o kaya naman hindi.
All right. The press con was broadcasted to the general public, correct?
Social media, sir, yes.
In other words, everybody listening to it could hear the statements made by VP Sara.
We believe so, sir, yes.
Are you aware that the Vice President is a lawyer?
Yes, sir, of course.
That he has, of course, a law degree and passed the bar exams?
Yes, sir.
With the first attempt and with the rating of 80%, are you aware of this?
I heard it in the news, sir.
Oh, she has a higher grade than most of the lawyers here. But are you aware that she also worked as a court
Objection,
attorney?
relevance, Your Honor. Relevance. Objection,
Counsel for the
relevance.
respondent, kindly avoid those
Yes.
We will comply, Your
disparaging
Honor.
statements, given that there are a lot of lawyers here and you don't know what their grades are.
We will comply, Your Honor.